opened up the playpen. But you got the baby maker and opens up the playpen.
Yeah.
20.
I couldn't stand the stink in there if I went in his lobby or his apartment, you know what I mean? Them guys are nasty, you know that, right? And black people don't take a bath. Oh my God. They get these what they call ringworms in their head. Oh my God. And talk about lice. Oh my God. And the women are just as nasty. Oh God, no. I was like, what the? Oh. They stink that bad. Oh. And their clothes are probably all just ugh, you know. Oh my God. Yeah, I had one of them. We've had somebody take parts off of it since it's been sitting there. Oh. Yeah, they better be watching it. I catch anybody out here, I'm going to shoot them. He just bought a grill, and I think the grill...
Hang on, pause this. Hey, Barry, I gotta say something, Barry. You look like the type of dude that shouldn't be in the presence of children. Just saying, I mean, look at you.
I said that since the first fucking video you showed. And the thing is, folks, he could have sexual charges from the 80s, from the 70s. Nobody would ever fucking know, man, unless you literally went to the courthouse in that county and dug through the records. You know what I mean? But he's been all over Ohio, so, I mean, because until Megan's Law, I'm pretty sure it's Megan's Law came out, there was no registry.
I fucking went all over.
I got a cousin that's convicted of molesting somebody that's like really close to me. I mean, family member, and you can run his name and nothing pops up. But he's convicted of it. My mom's seen to it.
Fucking duct tape holding in the window.
Talking about putting a ribbon in the car.
All right, Dad, I did this for a reason. You want to point out the obvious here, buddy?
Oh, yeah. Okay, folks, we're back to the rust thing again. Listen.
I didn't see it.
Yes, if you have bare metal, you want to put something on it to keep it from rusting. But if there's already rust present, which,
look, I mean, there's holes.
Rust present.
Here?
Paint is
There's
not going to
holes
do
here?
nothing besides help it rust.
Holes here, it's all rusty.
The moisture, it's rusted from the inside out once you paint it. If you don't grind that rust down, treat the rust, bare metal has to, you can paint it and that'll help it for a little bit, but look at this Model T truck out here. They didn't etch the metal when they painted it. If you don't etch it and seal it,
It's going to come right back.
it's going to rust from the inside out. Bare metal will rust. It has to be etched. Something has to seal it from the moisture.
And paint by itself
Paint
does
by
not do
itself
it.
is not that. Primer by itself is not that.
So we're going to move on.
Well, like you said, the previous...
Barry, that is not how you spray paint something.
They sanded it and they left it.
I bet everything you paint
Left
has
it
rust in
bare.
it.
Just so you know, Ryan, people do things like that on that. They want to see how bad the rust is. They grind it down and
You
you
can't
see
leave it
it's
like
either
that,
more than they
yeah.
want to deal with,
Yeah.
or
You never took a screwdriver to your rusty car just to see how far the rust goes in?
I mean,
No, because your guys' cars would start looking like a fucking porcupine.
this dude is all about the flash, dude. Nobody in
Better
their
than a
right
blank.
mind would put the emblem back on a fucking car like that. Unless they was going to now listen, if you going to drive down the road, you would have bought the right clips for it, or at least make sure it was screwed on or something. But just to push them back in the holes like he's done,
I mean, the only trim that Dad's GS is missing is the GS badges that go on your roof, and then the trunk where on your,
it's missing the part that flips up.
yeah, your trunk key. It says GS and it flips up, which I gotta buy. It's like $74. I just,
And hood hinges.
Have
So if
it.
anybody's got some hood hinges for a 69, has to be 69 only.
and ask me how we know. We bought 70 and they're not. They're totally different.
On this one, we
68. Well,
Honestly, let me ask you guys this: how many of y'all would have bought that car and just drove it like it was?
that's what this is.
I would have.
right. I mean, I would've made it run.
How many of you would have made that car run and put it and gave it, not gave it, but sold somebody that wants the car to drive?
This makes
I just realized it's got the same fucking picture shit on it.
This is the 72. But you can see here, We got the
I'm gonna say this.
on here, steel on top of that.
69 has some kind of shitty lines in my opinion. I don't really like the swooping line on the side of the car. But from the front and the back, those cars look meaner than these 70s ones, in my personal opinion. Against opinion. The tail lights, it looks meaner.
Custom emblem here that is missing. We haven't found the emblem. I don't know if we will. Might have to order that off eBay.
Have you ordered that yet, man? Because you're talking about ordering emblems. The dude's not talking about running through the brakes on the car. The motor,
Not getting it
servicing the tranny,
Getting it to where you
checking
don't.
the rear end. I mean, he's not talking about actually putting it back on the road because he'll put historic plates on it. Because in Barry's world, his whole life he's lived in neighborhoods where the car had to be registered. So his way of getting around that is put historic plates on it. Well, folks, when you put historic plates on something, you limit where you can drive it.
I mean, never mind trying to fix the window leaks and sealing it up from the moisture and weather.
This man literally said, "I'm gonna get some razor blades for that razor blades, wiper blades for that dart or duster, what the fuck ever it is." I mean,
Yeah, Dad's not a Mopar guy.
some wiper blades.
Seal them up.
I know what it is.
Take
It's
it in the garage right now.
just dart, duster, same.
It's not the same
You look at
thing.
the line of stuff that's in the way, yeah.
I know. Oh, you got a duster out there.
I got a 73 Dart Sport. It's not a fucking duster. Don't you even take those two things and make them
Sorry,
not.
Barry. You better take this long. It's turning to dust.
Donald's telling his brother.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't have a Ryan Beamer to go buy me fucking parts. I have to work my ass off and then pick and choose what parts I want to buy.
You don't want to miss this.
That's why. I mean, that's why he.
That's
Man,
what we're
he
doing.
really fucking.
You know,
If I ever had any mercy for this dude, it is gone. I mean, the pedophile thing did most of it, but then to sit here and talk about other YouTubers who actually work a fucking full-time job raising a family, work their asses off, dude. Talking about he works harder than them.
You know? And that's it, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. We got two more. See you later, Fell Guy.